Welcome back here onto GMN. Now, a man was stabbed to death after he was approached by a member of the public. He was stabbed in the neck during a visit to the southern eastern city of Busan. This was the moment of the attack. Police say, as you can see, an unidentified man approached the opposition leader asking for an autograph before lunging in with an 18-centimeter long knife he had bought online. This was the moment of the attack. Well, let's now bring in the Editorial Director at Career Pro and Lead Correspondent at NK News. Thank you so much for your time here on the programme. Just tell me what happened and what the current state of the opposition leader is. Is he receiving treatment in hospital?
Well, he went through a surgery and thankfully it was successful according to the Democratic Party. At the time he fell bleeding, although there were 50 police officers nearby, but this man was masquerading as a supporter, so he was not suppressed. Apparently it was a man in his 60s wearing a headband disguised as Lee's supporter and approached Lee asking for an autograph. Then Lee was hospitalized right afterwards and he flew Seoul, but thankfully it seems that it was not a life-threatening wound. It was a 1 centimeter wound, but police still did arrest the man for charges for attempted murder.
And you touched on that there. The 67-year-old man was quickly restrained and arrested. What is likely to be his punishment?
In the past, there are several knife assaults against high-level politicians. For example, now impeached former President Park Geun-hye, at the time she was a leader of a party, she went through a similar attack, but at the time the court ruled that the assailant was not guilty. So it's not clear how this time it will go, but it seems that it's pretty clear so far that this assailant has pre-planned an attempt to kill opposition party leader. So we will have to keep an eye on how police goes into the probe and investigations going forward.
And just one more question, because we are quite tight on time. Do you think this will lead to, a tightening of restrictions in South Korea? And is this possibly the end of the career for the opposition leader? Because politically, this is some of the worst things that can happen to a leader.
Well, it's one of the worst things that happened to anyone. But in terms of his political career, I say this cautiously, it might actually become an opportunity for him to consolidate his supporter even further, because the party was going through internal conflicts recently with a major party establishment politician leaving the party, saying that he does not trust Lee's leadership. And this type of attack is also notable because there was a disturbing trend in South Korea in the past year with the increased heinous crimes involving knives and strings of copycat crimes. So the security will definitely be strengthened. And I hope, because compared to other countries, South Korean politicians, it seems that they did not have enough security.
Okay, thank you so much for joining me here on the programme. Really do appreciate your insight today. And of course, if you want to find out more information, do make sure to visit our social media sites for more regular updates.